Hello ladies and gentlemen, ZPro here bringing you another Minecraft Cold War vehicle tutorial. In this tutorial we'll be going ahead and building the BMP-2. The BMP-2 was a second generation amphibious infantry fighting vehicle introduced in the 1980s in the Soviet Union, following on from the BMP-1 of the 1960s. Although the BMP-1 was a revolutionary design, the main armaments became quickly obsolete. Therefore, the Soviet Union decided to produce an updated and improved version of the BMP-1. The main emphasis was to put on improving the main armament. In 1972, work got underway to develop an improved version of the BMP-1. During its combat debut in Yom Kippur War, Egyptian and Syrian BMPs proved vulnerable to 50 caliber machine gun fire in the sides and rear, and to 106mm M40 recoilless rifles. The 73mm gun proved inaccurate beyond 500 meters, and the AT-3 Stagger missile could not be guided effectively from the confines of the turret. Several Soviet technical teams were sent to Syria in the wake of the war to gather information. These lessons, combined with the observations of Western AFV developments, resulted in the replacement program for the original BMP in 1974. The first product of this program was the BMP-1P upgrade, which was intended as a stopgap to address the most serious problems with the existing design. Smoke grenade launchers were added to the rear of the turret, and manually guided AT-3 Stagger missile system was replaced with a semi-automatically guided AT-4 Spigot or AT-5 spandrel system. The BMP-1P was in production in the late 1970s, and existing BMP-1s were gradually upgraded to the standard during that time period. The BMP-2 was basically that upgrade. It was basically the vehicle that ended up replacing it and took those improvements and kind of ran with it, creating what we have here, the BMP-2. This is designed to be the early version. There are some BMPs that are now modernized. I believe they go by the name BMP-2M. So the modernized versions. This one here is designed to be the original production model that was the first variant of the BMPs to be rolled out and deployed by the Soviet Union during that time period. So that's why we're kind of considering this one a little bit more Cold War, and hopefully in the future we'll see a little bit of an upgrade package put onto it to create that BMP-2M, the modernized version. But anyways, let's go and dive here to take a look here at the BMP-2, exactly what we're building. As you can see, that is the modernized version right there next to it. But yeah, as you can see, pretty straightforward in design here. It's got a pretty low silhouette, pretty standard with the BMP series. We have the turret up on top here, which is definitely way bigger. As you can see, the BMP-1 over here kind of follows the same chassis design, but a fully redesigned turret, with the main gun here being a 30mm autocannon, a bit of an upgrade. It's also equipped with the ATGM launchers on top here, and has the different optics and all that stuff, and just overall better upgrade overall compared to the BMP-1. Has a better armor, better protection, and all around is just an improved vehicle. But yeah, that right there is pretty much it for the overview for this BMP-2, and with that, let's go ahead and very simply move into the tutorial by beginning with our first layer. Layer number 1. Alright guys, so moving into our first layer, we'll be going ahead and begin with layer number 1. For layer 1 to go ahead and get started with here, we want to begin with by placing down a nether brick upside down stair, like so. Going back for that nether brick upside down stair, place down two polished blocks on the stairs back to back. We will then place down a black shulker box on its side like so. Again, two polished black stone stairs back to back. Another black shulker box on its side. Two polished black stone stairs back to back again. And another black shulker box like this coming off the side there. We're going to go then place down a nether brick slab and a nether brick top slab like that to go ahead and make the tracks there. After that, we want to go to the side here. We're going to place down item frames on those shulker boxes, green stained glass panes in those item frames, and dark oak wood buttons on the side here if you're on Java. Now just note the addition of the buttons on the side here of the block is going to be only a Java feature. If you are on a different version of Minecraft, you will not be able to place buttons and item frames in the same block space, so that means you'll have to go without the buttons and just place down the item frames. So just kind of build to whatever works in your version. Anyways, after that, we're going to then place down 1, 2, 3, and 4 dark oak wood trapdoors across from that stair there, and then after that, a row of 4 of dark oak wood top slabs. On the back here, we're going to place down a row of 4 of dark oak wood top slabs coming off that nether brick slab there. And we then want to go ahead and place down a nether brick slab over here on this side, nether brick top slab, and then go forward from this with a black shulker box. And basically just our same design here that we did on the other side for our tracks, just over here to this side. So I'm going to go ahead and build this a little bit quicker since I've already kind of covered it. You can build along or look at the other side if you need to. After that though, again, same thing, item frames here on these black shulker boxes, green stained glass panes in those item frames, and then dark cuckoo buttons again on the side of those shulker boxes if applicable. In the inside here, we're just going to go and take our dark cuckoo top slabs, fill the spaces in to fully close this area off, like so. And that right there will create the base, just like that. After we have that all done, we're going to also place down item frames on these dark cuckoo top slabs, followed by some tripwire hooks in those item frames rotated facing downwards. And then on the back here, we also want to go ahead and place down a dark cuckoo trapdoor. That will be coming off this space here, so basically a space of one between those slabs and those trapdoors. And with that all done, that right there is going to basically conclude what we have for the main structure there. We're going to go ahead and move into making those banners there for those wheels. So I'm going to go ahead and grab the materials and I'll show you guys how to make those banners. Alright guys, so going ahead and moving into making our banners here. Super simple, we're going to need a loom, 2 green banners, and 4 black dye. We're going to start off by going ahead and going into our loom. We're going to place down our green banners and our black dye. For both these banners, we're going to have a black horizontal line that goes through the center. And again, that'll be for both banners. After that, we're going to place down each banner back into our loom, and we're going to go ahead and divide this in half vertically, with black on one side and black on the opposite side for the other banner. So basically you get 2 banners that look like this made. Now these banners here are going to go ahead and go on the stairs along the sides here for the tracks, and they're going to go ahead and go and be positioned so that the green is basically facing toward each other for the wheels there. So basically pretty straightforward, nothing too crazy for that. But anyways, that will conclude the banners, and with that layer 1, let's move on up to layer number 2. Alright guys, so moving into our next layer, we're going ahead and moving into layer number 2. For layer 2, to go ahead and get started, we're going to place down a green shulker box like this to its sides here on top of these nether brick stairs. And we're going to then place down an item frame, cobweb, and dark cuckoo button. Again, the dark cuckoo button if available. And that'll be on both of these shulker boxes like that to the sides. We then want to go ahead and grab ourselves some green terracotta. We're going to place down a row of 4 of green terracotta across in between those. And then a row 6 of upside down dark cuckoo stairs like that going across. We're going to place down a dark cuckoo trapdoor, zombie head, 2 dark cuckoo trapdoors, zombie head, and another dark cuckoo trapdoor like on the front there like that. Once we have that done, we want to go ahead and then go to the sides here. We're going to place down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 dark cuckoo top slabs back. Same thing over here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Then we want to go and take dark cuckoo signs, and we're just going to place this along the 9 slabs like so. So it's going to be a bit of a tedious process here, but it's going to go along all 9 nether brick slabs. So just like this all the way across, and last one, and just like that. We'll go ahead and then take our green terracotta and basically just fill in the inside here. So this will get completely filled in, like so. And then at this point, we're going to then place down another row of 4 back. We'll grab ourselves our green shulker boxes again. Green shulker box on both sides. Item frame, cobweb, dark cuckoo button, and then same thing over here. Item frame, cobweb, and dark cuckoo button. We then want to place down another brick stair on top of these nether brick top slabs here to both sides. We're going to place down a dark cuckoo upside down stair here. Second stair behind that. And another set of 2 upside down stairs back to back over here on the other side as well. So like so. We're going to then place down dark cuckoo fence gates coming off these stairs like so. And then dark cuckoo signs coming off those fence gates like that toward the back there. And with that all complete, that right there is going to wrap up what we have for layer number 2. And with that, we'll be going ahead and moving into our next layer, layer number 3. Alright guys, moving into our next layer, we have layer number 3. For layer 3 to go ahead and get started with here, we're going to place down a row of 4 daylight detectors across this front section here. Make sure to close those trapdoors if they do end up opening on you. We then want to place down another daylight detector like this to the sides, an item frame coming off those daylight detectors like so, and then a snowball in those item frames like that. If you're on Java, we can also place down a dark cuckoo fence gate on top of this trapdoor, and we can have it opened up toward the daylight detector like so. After that, we want to go then place down a row of 4 of dark oak slabs across. We're going to then take our dark oak stairs, place down a row of 4 across here as well, and a dark oak corner stair there to both sides. We then want to go ahead and take our green terracotta and place down 1, 2 blocks, and then we're going to place down 2 strips spruce wood across here. And then we're going to then place down another 2 green terracotta blocks to both sides, as well as again the same thing one more time, another 2 to both sides like so. We're going to then place down 2 looms, so 1, 2 and 1, 2 across the center. And we actually also want to place down a green shulker box on the left side there, so that's going to be on the left side only. At this point, we're going to then place down a row of 4 of green terracotta across the center, a green shulker box like this to both sides. Also on the right side, we're going to grab some dark oak trapdoors and place them down in the middle, 2 green terracotta blocks like so, like that to the side. After that, we're going to take our dark oak stairs, we're going to go back 1, 2, 3 on both sides, 1, 2, 3, and then we're just going to go ahead and fill in the inside here with green terracotta. Like that. And then taking our dark oak slabs this time, we're going to go back 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, and we're going to fill the inside in like so, again like that. After that, we're going to then place down a daylight detector here to both sides, followed by an item frame coming off these daylight detectors, like so. And then we're going to place down a red stained glass pane in those daylight detectors and a dark oak sign coming off them like so. After that, we're going to then place down 2 dark oak stairs back to back on both sides, just like that. And we also want to go ahead and swap out this dark oak stair here for a spruce wood stair. We're going to place down an item frame on the side of that, a black concrete block in the item frame, and then a spruce wood sign on the side of that stair, like so, again, if you're on Java. And that right there will conclude everything we have for layer number 3. And from this point here, we're going to be going ahead and moving up to our next layer, which will be layer number 4, and actually we'll probably just be moving into our final layers really, so with that we'll probably be moving into our final layers of our build. Alright guys, moving into our next layer, we have layers 4 through 9. For these layers to go ahead and get started with, we're going to take our dried kelp blocks and place down 2 right here. We're going to start off by going ahead and grabbing a dark oak fence gate. We're going to place it down coming off this kelp block here, and then coming off that we want to go and then take our end rods and go 1, 2, 3, and 4 end rods forward. Actually, sorry, just 3, and then a wither skeleton skull like that. After that's all done, we're going to then place down a zombie head here, and then a zombie head at a slight angle to both sides, like so. And then we're going to place down a spruce pressure plate, or trapdoor right behind it. We're going to place down another zombie head here, and another zombie head at a slight angle like that to the side, as well as another spruce wood trapdoor right there. After that, we're going to then place down 2 rails over here on the right side. And then after that, we want to go then place down a mossy cobblestone wall here on the right side, and then a green stained glass pane over here to the left side. We're going to then place down a dark oak fence gate here, open it up toward that, place down an item frame coming off that, and then a snowball in that item frame. Taking our green terracotta, we're going to place down a row of 4 across, like so, and then a wither skeleton skull on both ends. We're going to place down another row of 4 across with again a wither skeleton skull on both sides, and then a row of 2 of green terracotta blocks across the center, and then a green stained glass pane in the corners there, like so. For the top here of the turret, to go ahead and add on to this, we're going to place down a spruce wood stair, which will be on top of this green terracotta block here, and we're going to then place down a dark oak fence gate coming off the stair, open up toward the front with an item frame and a snowball in the item frame. This point here, we're going to place down a zombie head here to the right side, so this side here, and then we're going to then place down a dark oak trapdoor behind it, as well as behind the stair, like so. After we have that done, we want to go ahead and place down a dark oak upside down stair coming off this spruce wood stair, like so. We're going to place down a dark oak fence gate coming off this side, open up toward the stair, and this side as well, open up toward the stair. Or actually, sorry, my bad. It's actually going to be a stair. We're going to delete that fence gate, and the stair is actually going to be upside down facing that way, and a tripwire hook on the back of the stair like that. Anyways, once that's done, we're going to place down a dark oak slab here, 1 slab forward, 1 back, and we then want to place down a zombie head on the side stair of that slab. After that, we're going to then take our dark oak signs and place them down on the sides there, like so, and same thing over here, just like that. After that's all done, we're going to place down a mossy cobblestone wall here, a item frame, And after that, we're going to go then place down a black bed in the item frame, rotate it so it's facing downwards like so. And then a chain coming off this dried kelp block like so for the coaxial machine gun. And we also want to go ahead and place down a zombie head coming off the side of this wall like so, and also a zombie head on top of that section right there. After that, we want to go ahead and place down a dark oak fence post on top of this glass pane, and we're going to go up 1, 2, 3, and 4 iron bars up like so. After that's all done, we want to go ahead and place down 2 daylight detectors here, and there are 2 like that, and then 1 and 2 zombie heads like so at a slight angle, and same thing over here, 1 and 2 at a slight angle like that to the sides. We then want to place down a row of spruce wood slabs, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They're going to go across the back there like so. With that all done though, that is going to conclude layers 4 through 8, and with that my tutorial here for the BMP-2. Hope you guys do enjoy this design and are able to put it to good use. If you do end up using this build, I do so you guys give me proper credit for it. This will be a link from a side of the build, link to my channel or this video if this does appear on your social media sites. As long as you guys give me proper credit for it, you're free to for projects you guys are working on. Overall, enjoy the build, have fun with it, and all that fun stuff. With that though, thank you guys again so much for watching. As always, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. This has been Garrett 2F4, and I'll see you guys next time.